Why did I leave Christianity is what she's asking, or religion in itself. Now, let me go ahead and say I'm not an atheist. I know people are going to come on here and say that. But I do believe in a creator. But from the time frame that I was 9 years old, I started having questions about certain aspects of the Bible. I wasn't trying to leave Christianity back then. I just wanted to understand it more. So I'm reading it and I'm like, okay, Cain had a wife. Where did the wife come from? Why is Abraham marrying his sister? Why did he lie? Why, when the woman committed adultery, where was the man? Why is it only the woman that's being prosecuted, threatened? Why is it when you rape a girl who is not betrothed, you pay the father 50 pieces of silver? Why is there slavery in this Bible? And God's not saying no more slavery. I just had these questions, but no one could really sufficiently answer them. And then some of the questions, there is no answer, but God approves. So I was having these questions, but I really wanted to be Christian because my girlfriend was Christian. By the time I was in high school, my girlfriend, who became my wife, my first wife, she was Christian. So I really wanted to be Christian just for the sake of my relationship. But the more and more I studied and going to the libraries and the librarians and the homeless people in the library, they started providing me so many reference books, knew where they wouldn't give me their information. They just gave, okay, go over here, read this one, read that one. And then I was 19 years old, getting ready to go to Desert Storm. And, the pastor had said that God is for America and hates the Iraqis. That bothered the shit out of me. And then when we was going across the ocean, I made a pact. I said, God, if you are the God, when I get to, we're stopping in Rome, in Italy, and we're stopping in Israel, and we're stopping in Egypt. I'm gonna trust in your divineness. If you can, I'll come out big for you. Got there, saw Constantine art, which invalidated his whole story because there was nothing about Jesus on his art. Then I found out about Eusebius and the different stories that he had told. Then I found about Josephus ben Matthew when I went to Israel, and then I saw all the different places in Israel that stuff didn't make sense. I was in Israel in December. Ain't no shepherds outside in December. Then I learned about the Sumerians. Then I learned about the Egyptians. I met a gentleman named David Hasid. David Hasid introduced me to some scholars, and then I just started learning, and I realized that this is the political end of it, the financial end of it, the control end of it. So by the time I was 20, I walked away from the entire thing and understand the hermetics and alchemy.